Ooh, I look good. What's poppin', everybody? It's your girl, the HBIC, aka the head bitch in charge, aka the baddest, aka Big Moody Booty, aka me. What's poppin', everybody? I know I've been gone for a while. It's been a little while, so I got all cute and dressed up and cute for y'all today. Also inspired by today's video. If you guys can see by the title, we're talking about Euphoria. If you haven't watched the entirety, the first and second season of Euphoria, do not watch this. Spoiler warnings, you will have it all spoiled for you. If you have watched it and you like Euphoria and you want to kiki, continue watching, and please comment down your thoughts below. So I'm not gonna lie, this season of Euphoria, I can't even put into words yet. The season finale happened last night. I don't know how to feel, which is why we're doing this video here. So where to begin? What I really want to talk about is character development, because I feel like there was a lot in this season. Let's begin with Rue. Is it just me, or was Rue's character development like really good this season? I feel like everything that happened, including the little mini 2 episodes in between, I think seeing her development, they did it actually very well. Because what we're gonna get into the writing in this video as well, because Mr. Sam Levinson, I have some concerns and some comments and some opinions about your choice of writing and what you did with this season. But I feel like with Rue, her character and the way they showcased drug abuse and recovery and relapse and all that, I think it was so well done. I don't know, watching last night's episode, that's really what I took. And I know if you've seen last night's episode, you're like, bitch, that's what you took from the episode. I'm just trying to say, like, her growth as an addict has been really amazing. The fact that, you know, her and Ali had their like mishap and she was able to apologize, and she has her list of people she's apologizing for, and the fact that he forgave her. And I really like the honesty between her and her mother. And even with Ali, when Ali was saying, I think it's fair for I think he was saying it to her sister, he was saying something like, I think it's fair for her to not have that much faith in Rue. And I really like that line, and I really like the scene in episode 7 where it was her and her mom. And her mom was basically saying, like, girl, live your life. I'm done worrying about you because you stress me too much. Like, that was so real when you really think about real life and real people and real situations, and how someone like Rue in your actual life can really, like, fuck shit up and make stuff hard. So I really like the realness that they brought with that. I really like how, I don't know, I feel like there was this raw realness with Rue's character development and how she went through her addiction and all that, and her relapsing too, which is a whole other story. Because can we talk about Lori? Where's Lori? I was expecting her to pop up in the last episode. I'm glad she doesn't, because the bitch gives me anxiety with her monotone, creepy doll-like voice. Like, yeah, just take the morphine. Like, why does she talk like that? Rue is just walking around freely, owing somebody 10K. And let me tell you something, I've seen so many theories on Lori. A lot of y'all either have not lived life or do not have street smarts if you think Lori wants to help Rue. That scene where Rue went to her, first of all, it just showed you also Rue's naiveness, going to her house. Because what made you think you could trust this lady? First, I know she wanted drugs, but horrible decision. And after that episode aired, everybody was like, oh my god, like, yeah, she was so nice, like, she helped Rue and she bathed her and she gave her clothes and a bed. Are y'all fucking crazy? That bitch drugged her the fuck up. I don't know how much morphine she put. You seen in her arm that was more than one poke. I seen some theories that people are saying that she was already trafficked, that she was already, like, nobody knows what happened. Nobody knows how long she was there for. I definitely think something happened. I definitely think she was there longer than, I don't know, I'd say a day or two. I don't think she was there longer than 3 days, but something happened, and it was scary. And the fact that everything was locked, like, it was giving very much get the fuck out of here. Like, why? No, this is scary. So I don't know where that lady is, because I feel like in the next season that we have to wait till 2024 to see. I really want to know what happens with that. But moving on, let's talk about last night's episode. Ciao. The season finale, honestly, okay, I have a lot of thoughts and concerns. First of all, I feel like we were partially satisfied with Maddie and Cassie, and we're gonna get into that. But I feel like we were a little bit satisfied, you know, when Maddie slapped her. That made me so happy. That made me so happy. And when she threw her into the wall, I wanted her to do more. I really wanted her to drag this bitch to filth, put her head in the toilet. Like, I swear to God, I swear I wanted more. But I was pretty satisfied with that. And Mr. Ashtray. Let's start with that. Let's start with Fez and Ashtray. Ciao. If Fez just moved a little quicker getting ready, you know. But I don't even know, where do I start? First of all, Faye's boyfriend. I'm happy that Faye rode out for Fez and Ashtray though. When she dropped, because I was really like, what is this bitch doing? Like, it's so suspect in here. What is she doing? And then she pretends to drop the glass, and then she's like, that I was here for. Like, got a secret, can you keep it? I was here for that. I was like, yes, bitch, yes. Like, don't be stupid. So I did really appreciate that. But I feel like it was just too, that the whole scene leading up to the police coming, I feel like it was too, like, so this guy is now an informant. When did that happen? I feel like that was a little confusing. I know he called Miss Faye. Like, I know, like, all that was happening. I remember the first episode where Rue was in the car and they met them. But it was kind of just like, okay. Like, okay. I did find it a little weird, the entire thing with Ashtray, because I felt like Ashtray was very, how would I say? I seen some people say that Ashtray was like the most calculated one. I don't think Ashtray was calculated at all. I think Ashtray was impulsive and loved his brother, period. But I don't necessarily think he was calculated. I think he just had a lot of street smarts and he was observant. But to say calculated and to do what this man did, yo, he went out with a bang. He said, y'all ain't catching me without me causing a scene and everything. But there was so, first of all, when they opened the door after how many shots, the fact that he accidentally shot Fez too was just so like, what are we doing? Then when the cop finally opened the door and he was laying there pretending to be dead, couldn't we just keep that and move on from there, sir? Like, why couldn't you just act dead? Why did you have to do the most? And to me, I'm like, how is that calculated? That's not calculated at all, because he shot the one cop knowing there's like 10 other mans in there. I feel like that could have been written better. I feel like it could have been done better. Not the acting. Like, the acting was phenomenal. We love the acting. I just feel like from the writer's perspective, it just could have been a little bit different. But it was very hard. I think the most heartbreaking thing was in watching Fez watch him die. And I liked how the camera went from Ashtray seeing the red dot and then to Fez, and then you just hear the body thump to the ground. I felt like that was very powerful. That was very like, oh, I don't know. It was like one of the, like, I don't know, just hearing the body hit the ground, I was like, okay. And then they arrested Fez, and I'm like, where the fuck is Faye? Is this bitch still acting dead? Like, it was just, too much was going on, and I can't wait to see what happens in the third season. But with that being said, I feel like there's some sort of time jump. Personally, I feel like there's gonna be a time jump when we get to season 3. Another question, what grade are y'all in? What grade are they supposed to be in? Grade 11, grade 12? Like, when are y'all graduating? Like, seniors, freshmen, juniors? What's the vibes? Because what are we doing? I feel like there's a huge time jump. So I feel like by the time season 3 comes out, either if Fez does get arrested, I feel like by season 3 he'll be out, and then it's him trying to navigate life without Ashtray. I don't even know. That hurts my head to even think about. When is Rue and Lexi gonna find out? That's my next question. Like, when is that phone call coming? Especially after Lexi said every time the phone rings. I'm like, girl, I'm here for you. So let's talk about her play. Phenomenal. First of all, had the entire budget of the school. Every single other group you're not getting anything this year because it's all going to Lexi's play. The absolute most. The bitch literally hired actors, literally had an entire set on a stage. It was very overdone for a high school play, but I was here for it. I definitely agreed when Fez said, you know, some people need to get their feelings hurt. I was so, first of all, the scene where, and I love that Ethan played such a role in the play, because I was like, first of all, besides being Kat's boyfriend, like, why are you here? What are you doing? Like, why are you here?
Paul, why is you here?
Seriously. So for him to be in the play, I think that was a very smart idea, and I think it was funny and literally amazing. The scene where he was acting as Nate, I thought that was hilarious. I lived for it. I loved it. It reminded me of Glee for some reason. I don't know why. But I found it hilarious that Nate walked out and said, that's so fucking homophobic. Like, really? Coming from you, sir. Okay, not him being an ally. Make it make sense. And then with him breaking up with Cassie, where do I start with Cassie? Okay, regarding last night's episode, I am glad that Maddie said this bitch needs to be put down and then beat her ass. Because there's no, I feel like for Cassie to go up on that stage and do what she did was so, like, bitch, how fucking dare you? How dare you? You're mad at your sister because you're the bad guy? You're the villain, you're the bitch. What I can't stand about Cassie is that she's literally all talk. Literally all talk. She's the type of bitch that is all bark, no bone. Talking about, I'm crazier than Maddie. No, you're not. Never was, never will be. I just felt like it was very much like, girl, you are so embarrassing on so many levels. You've reached so many lows. How dare you come up on this stage, first of all, and out yourself, which was very like, are you dumb? Clearly. Completely outed yourself. But it just gets me angry to think about the way her character development, I was not expecting that entire storyline to go down this season. I wasn't expecting that at all. I liked Cassie in the first season. This season made me dislike her, although I do feel some sympathy for her, because if we're speaking about character development, I definitely feel like, obviously this is a show, right? But in season 1, with all the things that she's been through, that she went through, I definitely feel like she should have had therapy for something, or just, well, she needs therapy. Like, literally. She has daddy issues, she has issues. She just wants to be loved. And so she looks for that love anywhere. But her abortion, her horrible toxic relationship with McKay, all of this, I'm like, girl. But what's crazy about that also is that you've been through all of that. Maddie was always by your side, and then you turn on the bitch and fuck her man, and your excuses, they weren't together. I'm glad Maddie said, yeah, but I was already telling you that we're thinking about getting back together, bitch, so try again. I just feel like I liked the kind of downward spiral that she went on. I like the way that it was done. Her acting is phenomenal. I need her in a horror movie like ASAP. I need her playing the dumb blonde. I need her playing either the dumb blonde or the final girl. Like, one of them. But I need to see her in a horror movie. Period. But no, back to the stage. She was well bright doing that. I don't know. I don't know what she was thinking. That scene was actually very funny. And yeah, I mean, everyone was waiting for Maddie to beat her ass. We finally seen it. Like I said, I wanted more, but I'm glad it happened. She was looking raggedy in the washroom scene. And I definitely feel like when she said, oh, well, the funny part is that Nate broke up with me before I went on that stage, and Maddie just looked at her like, this is only the beginning. That was very prominent, because that's very much like, oh, you wanted Nate? Okay, you have him. So now deal with the emotional manipulation, deal with the emotional abuse, the physical abuse, deal with it all. Deal with it all, because you thought that's what you wanted, right? You wanted him over our friendship. Okay. That's another thing I felt like Lexi's play really shined light on, was Cassie's and Maddie's friendship. Like, y'all were so close. Y'all went from sleeping in the same bed to doing this. that doesn't make sense, which is why I know Maddie was so hurt. And I feel like Alexa's acting, a lot of people were saying that Alexa, like, her acting is regular, like she acts the way that she is in person. And I'm like, first of all, do you even know Alexa? No. Second of all, do you know acting? I don't think so. To act out certain scenes or certain words, certain monologues that have to be so natural, like for example, TikTok acting is so bad. I will say it. There are some like hidden actors, I feel like, on TikTok when you like actually watch, but most of TikTok acting is so bad because it's over dramatic and it's not natural. You look like you're acting. Alexa does not look like she's acting. She is Maddie on Euphoria. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I'm also a stan. Alexa's a Sagittarius. I love her, so I love Maddie. I'm here for it, but I think her acting was phenomenal. I think all the actors are phenomenal. I think that they make the entire show. If they weren't phenomenal actors, the show would not go anywhere because the writing is shit. I'm not gonna lie. When I found out that Alexa explained how Maddie was supposed to give the tape to Jules instead of Nate having that entire gun scene, I was pissed because that was so unnecessary, and I felt like, yeah, it caused drama, and yeah, it made us think more like, wow, Cassie, like, you're really doing this and you don't know what this man is even doing to your best friend. But watching that scene, I even thought to myself, I'm like, what if Maddie was gonna give it to Jules herself, bitch? Like, why did you have to, first of all, waiting in her room like this is a scary movie? What are we doing? How did you get there? Let's go to Nate because I am so pissed that he was the only one that got his happy ending. Well, I guess Rue kind of got like somewhat of a happy ending, but not really, because when she finds out about Fez and all that shit. But why the fuck did Nate get his happy ending? First of all, what is this man doing? If he doesn't put that gun down, the way he pisses me off. Like, if he doesn't put that gun down, he's not doing shit with it. First of all, I'm like, I know you're not about to shoot your dad. You are so fucking bright. I don't even know why he had the gun. I don't know why that was even necessary. What the fuck are we doing? That was so stupid. Literally. I just don't appreciate him getting his happy ending. Like, I just don't. Fuck you. Fuck your dad. Fuck it all. Get the fuck out of my face. Was not here for that. But back to Maddie and Cassie. It's definitely, yeah, like, I just feel like Cassie is in the wrong. If you're defending Cassie, you are a horrible friend. I would be scared to know you. Literally, like, girl, no. There's like, I just feel like there's just certain lines. I mean, if you're that close with somebody, if you guys are best friends, literally went from sleeping in each other's beds to doing that, it is just completely wrong. And I feel like Maddie handled it the way a real friend handled it. Her first reaction, obviously, like, I remember that scene, she was like, I'm gonna get violent. Obviously, she was mad, but she didn't fight her. She wanted to talk to her. And I feel like that shows that Maddie's a real friend. Because, you know, like, have y'all ever fell out with, like, one of your girlfriends or whatever, and then, like, literally the bitch wants to fight you the next day? I feel like if you fall out with your friend and immediately you want to fight them, bitch, you always wanted to fight them. Because what are we doing? That's how I feel about that. I am not mad at how they... I was gonna say, I'm not mad at how they tackled Jules and Elliot and their characters in the last episode. I felt like their interactions with Rue was okay. I wasn't mad at it. Although Elliot's singing scene, the way people were ripping him up on Twitter was killing me. But it was cute. Because I know Dominic can actually sing and he actually has music. Was it needed? Did I need to see it? Did I need to watch it? Not really. Didn't need to be that long. No, not at all. But it was. So, yeah. But, I think their interactions were good. I think Rue is choosing herself and putting herself first. And she's not playing games. And I'm here for that. I'm happy for her. That's my girl. So, I'm not mad at the season finale. I kind of knew Ashtray was going to die. I'm not going to lie to you. I felt like it's either Fez or Ashtray, but I don't think they were going to kill Fez because he's such a, like, favorite character. And thinking about the fact that they actually just picked up the actor Angus, like, off the street, like, he didn't even audition. And then for him to become such a staple and everybody to love him, I'm like, y'all are not going to kill him off. You're not that dumb. So I wasn't really surprised at that. But I think it was actually a very beautiful finale. I think the music, the score, the structure of it all, the arrangement, everything, the directing. Like I said, I haven't been a fan of the writing since the second season. I'm really not. I don't know what's happening. A lot of things were just weird. Some of the plot lines, it took forever for us to get to. Miss Cat, I'm so sorry that your character went to shit. Because her fucking, I have a brain disorder, the way I would have slapped her across that table, I'm sorry that happened to your character. Because I really wanted to kind of like see what's going on with Cat, like, especially from the first season. So that was very unfortunate. But it was a pretty good season. It was a pretty good season. Like I said, the acting was just phenomenal, especially from this season. I feel like the actors are so comfortable in their characters. It was beautiful to watch. And the last episode, the music, the scenes, how they did everything. First of all, Lexi's the fucking G. It's been said before, it'll be said again. Sis said, dust yourself off and try again. Period. Moving forward though, after this, I'm so sad that we have to wait till 2024 for the premiere. I'm literally, it just feels so long. Like, it feels like, how old will we, well, we won't be, like, that's literally in like 2 years, but still, like, it just feels like we're gonna be so old. It feels like the actors are gonna be old. It's like, what? Like, I'm not really a fan of that, but I do hope that we get some individual episodes. I would love if they did 2 episodes like they did for Rue and Jules, but with Maddie and Cassie separately, or even Lexi, Maddie and Lexi, because really we don't need a full 1 hour episode on Cassie, but I definitely feel like a Maddie episode or a Lexi episode would be phenomenal and amazing. And I think that would definitely help kind of figure out where we're headed with the 3rd season. I would love to see that. Yeah, I don't know. I was so submersed in emotion last night watching this finale. Like, it was actually very well done. I really enjoyed it. It almost made me cry. And it wasn't even just Ashtray dying. It was just everything. It was just so well done. Like, so beautifully put. So yeah, I'm a fan of this season. I think I'm gonna rewatch both of them in a little bit. I mean, clearly I have 2 years. I have time. I think I'm gonna rewatch them both. Just binge them back to back. I really love the fashion in this season, specifically Maddie's. I love that. Oh my god, you know what I also forgot about? The whole thing with her babysitter and Miss Girl having a camera. I think the reason why she gave her the dress is because she realized that, okay, yeah, even though Maddie's trying on everything, all of my clothes when she's not here, she never stole. I can trust her. And I think because of that, she gave her the dress. I think that was cute. I think people kind of dragged it with the whole lesbian theory, but I mean, I guess we'll see in season 3. But that's my thing too. It's like, are they all the same age? Like, the characters, like, are all of them still going to be in high school? Where are we going with this? So those are my questions. I don't even, my theories are like, I don't know. Are they still going to be in high school? Like, what do y'all think? Do you think they're still going to be in high school in season 3? Or do you think it's going to be their last year? Do you think they're going to be graduated? Like, what do you feel like the vibe is? Because I really don't know. But all in all, it was a great season. Chef's kiss to almost everything but the writing. Yes. And I love that we got music from Zendaya, because I haven't heard music from her since like Disney. And to hear her voice, I was like, yes girl, like, I'm here for it. The creativity, I love it. And I love how involved she is in it as well. Yeah, I think that's all I have to say at the moment. I feel like I might make a part 2 as long as it comes out this week on my thoughts. I don't know if I got them all. I hope I did, but that's kind of how I feel about the finale, about the season. I think this season kind of showed everybody that it's not an overrated show. Personally, I feel like, no, yeah, it was beautifully done. I'm a fan. I'm definitely a fan. Like, it was great. I suggest you all watch it, even though, well, it could be triggering to some people. So mind yourself, but watch it. Give it 5 stars, because it's a great show, honestly and truly. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed my little rant on what I feel about Euphoria. Please let me know your thoughts, comments, and concerns, everything down below, and I will see you guys next time. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and stay safe.